Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim wa bihi nasta'in. My dear friends, today we are going to learn very important topic of Arabic language, that is al-fa'l al-mu'tal. الفعل المعتل هو الفعل الذي توجد فيه إحدى حروف العلة. وما هي حروف العلة؟ هي واو، ألف، ياء، أو نقول في كلمة واحدة واي. Weak verb. What is this weak verb? Does this kind of a verb have really problem? It's known as weak verb. No, it's not paralyzed. It doesn't have any weakness. Just to differentiate from a regular verb or a strong verb and a weak verb, we call them weak verbs. And there's a reason when we conjugate them in past, present, future, or in singular, dual form and the plural form, there we could see there are some changes happening that I will tell you. And we will be learning the types of al-fa'lul mu'tal. Now, if we find these letters in the beginning of any verb, we call that misal. So if you can see here, the verb misal is if we see in these letters in the beginning. Wa'ada. This is an example which I have given you. In this example, you can see the weak letter wow is in the fifi. Wa'ada. Now, is there any other example also we can see with any other letter? Ya, I, sa. Okay. So we could see in these two examples, wow in the beginning and here ya in the beginning. So this type of verb is known as mithal. Now, getting back to the second type of فعل المعتل, that is أجوف. What's أجوف? لو نجد أو لو نكتب أي الحروف من هذه الحروف العلة في وسط الفعل in the beginning of a verb. For example, we have an example is مثلا قال. Okay, now here I want to tell you this qala is a verb which actually explains us that why are they known as فعل المعتل أو حروف العلة. Actual of this qala is qa wa la. Now, when we write it in the past tense male form, we have write it qala. So we could see this waw has changed into alif. So that's why we call them harukul illa, because they lose their originality at some point. Now, let's get back to Naqs. What is Naqs? Naqs is a verb if we find the haruf al-illa, waw, alif, and ya, where at the end of the verb. For example, we have a verb, for example, rama. Rama. So in this, we have seen this ya or alif, or what you call it, in the end of the verb. In this type of verb is known as naqs. I'll give one more example, saqa, for example, to irrigate. Okay, I can give you more example, rawa, to narrate. Okay, so in this we could see this last letter here, ya is there, which is from the harful Allah. So this type is called as fa'il naqs. Now, the last one is lafif. Lafif has two types. One is makroon and second is mafruk. Let's first literally know what is makroon. Current word means horns. Since the horns are close to each other, that's why it's known as makroon. Yani they are close to each other. Yani there are two letters found in the same verb and they are very close to each other. Yani there is no any fasl or any other letter. And mafruk is there are two letters in the same verb, but there is a fasl or there is a gap between. Example, makroon, we can give example. For example, here we could see here rawa. Rawa is the example of makroon. Why? Because we can see here there are two letters. One is ya and second is wow. Yani two letters are coming together in this word. So that's why it's known as makroon. Now, if we see Mafroq, two letters will be there, but there will be a distance. There will be a gap. For example, we have wara to hide something. Here we could see, I'm just circling it. Wow is there, and here ya is there. So in nutshell, what we understood is al-fi'lul mu'tal, the weak verb is that type of a verb which has any of these weak letters in it, and it has its types. First one is misal in the beginning, ajwaf in the center, naqs at the end. The lafif, it has two types. One is makrut, and then next is mafruq. Thank you so much. Stay with us for the next episode. Thank you.